are here 46 and here 10. So it's clearly relevant cost. And now you are saying what?
First, I sum up the annual cost in 4 years.
Oh, okay. You say times 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And then it's 184.
84,000. Yeah.
And here?
Here it's 40,000.
40,000.
Yeah, and about keeping the machine, also need to sum up the disposal price.
So you have here an advantage for the replacement of 144, right?
Yeah.
But
also we need to consider the disposal price.
this was cost advantage of replacement. 144. But on the other hand, of course, you have an initial investment. And I come to your disposal. So, initial investment is how much?
105,000.
105, yes. But you said it already.
So we need to minus the advantages.
No, this is, no. The disposal price you get, if you do that initial investment, you spend 105, but you get 14,000. So the initial investment after the disposal of the old machine is 91,000. So total benefit of replacement
53
is 53,000 over the 4 years. And this is a decision which shows that sunk costs are irrelevant. The book value here, which is based on initial acquisition cost, which has been spent a couple of years ago, and the depreciation, it is gone. So, book value for this decision is not interesting. Interesting and relevant is future cost or future cash flows in this case. So, and the cash flow what you spend when you replace that machine is 105,000 minus the disposal price of the old machine, 91, and the advantage what you get is annual cost times 4. So, one example for sunk costs are not relevant. Questions?
Sorry.
Please.
What does it mean useful life? Does it mean that we can use machine from the time when we buy it in next 4 years, or from the today to next 4 years?
When you use depreciable assets, you determine a useful life. In financial accounting, a machine has a useful life of 4 or 10 years or 20 years, and that is the period over which you depreciate an asset.
Why I'm asking, because we have accumulated depreciation 500.
Of 50,000.
Sorry, 50,000.
Yeah.
It means that if we use linear depreciation, that we are using this 2.5 years. So which means we can use this first machine only 1.5 years more.
So it doesn't. What this just shows, this does not show. It shows that we have already depreciated 50,000. It does not show over which period it has been depreciated. We don't know where we are. It doesn't matter whether we are in year 2 or in year 4. We know we could go ahead with the existing machine having annual cost of 46. And we know if we change, we have annual cost of 10. But in order to get this cost advantage, we need to invest in the new machine. Relevant is not how much is depreciation, how much is book value, how much are initial cost for this existing machine. Relevant is what we spend for the new machine, what we get for the old machine, and the cost advantage. Please.
As it says that useful life is 4 years, considering the book value, it means we already depreciated it for some years.
Yeah.
And it means we already considered the annual cost of 46 for 1 or 2 years. Why consider it for 4 years, even though we already depreciated it for a couple of years?
Because if we purchase that new machine, we know we have this cost advantage for 4 years. And the assumption is we cannot use it more than 4 years. So the assumption is we can use that new machine for 4 years. So overall we generate a cost advantage, and we could go ahead with the old machine for the same period. So maybe this is a little bit artificial.
But you cannot use it more than 4 years, the old machine.
Okay, now I know what you mean. You mean that we
already included it's already some cost, the annual cost of previous first couple of years, considering that it has book value of 30,000.
I'm not quite sure whether I fully understood you. I think you mean that you would need to replace that old machine also. That?
If the useful life is 4 years,
Yeah.
I'm saying that we multiply 46,000 by 4, assuming that we're going to use it for 4 years. But considering the accumulated depreciation of 50,000,
cho hai cái
let
trường
us
hợp,
know that
một cái
it's
sản xuất mắc
already
cái này, một cái sản xuất
Okay.
mắc cái này.
And your assumption, my assumption
cái này
was
đâu có đúng
you
đâu.
could, even
Nó sẽ
if
có
you
một cái tỷ
have
lệ
depreciated that
để sản xuất ra
old
được cái
machine,
thiết
you
kế
could further
không phải
use
sản
it.
xuất một trong hai cái mất.
And I guess your assumption is you need to replace that old machine also, because when 4 years are over, but that means you would need to consider even an investment for the old machine, which would make that cost advantage for the new machine even higher. Right? again, my assumption is you could use the machine further on, and this means you have an annual cost advantage. You could also say, here you have the 53,000, but you could also say the 91,000 divided by 4 gives that annual difference, and the annual difference is the 53 divided by 4. Then you have an annual issue.
So it's, you can do it by annual, right? Not
Yes, you can
by
do it by
4.
annual also. It doesn't matter. Here it's over the full useful life, but the annual might be better because we do not discuss the assumptions then.
Would our decision change if it said that it already was depreciated for 2 years? In 2 years, I mean.
No, because again, the annual advantage will stay the same. This example should show, again, that we have some irrelevant cost. Original cost, depreciation, and book value do not matter for this decision. Okay, so that was the finish for some examples using contribution margins and using variable costs for decision making. After the break, we are approaching activity-based costing, which is an instrument for cost management. You have that on Moodle. So we have a break 15 minutes from now, so we continue at